out there. Guys, I'll be right back. He's playing some music. It's crazy loud. Hold on. Dude, what are you doing out here? What? Oh, snap. Is that the E500?
Yes, it is.
They sent it?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, man. That thing sounds dope. Let's check this thing out. Holy cow. Oh, the light's on the bottom now. On the E600s that we reviewed last year, the light was up top. Oh, man, I gotta look at this. And that's just one speaker? Is that two?
No, that's just one.
One.
Yeah, one. Uno.
What? Wow, folks, now that you heard this thing playing music, look at how sexy this speaker looks. I mean, wow, Colin, doesn't that light on the bottom look great?
Dude, it looks amazing.
Folks, look at how the light glistens off the hardwood floor. That is so cool. It just adds like a cool mood to the room, you know? Now, folks, this is the E500. You saw on this channel, we did the E600 speaker last year, which are incredible, can't believe. But for one speaker, wow, the bass and the sound that came out of this. Now, let me go over what's on top of the speaker and why this one is different than the E600. Now, as you see, it's got a 3-band equalizer on top with a volume slider too. Now, what does that mean to use all? Well, this is bass, this is mid-range, which they call middle, and then treble. So bass is for your drums and your bass, then your trebles for your highs, like your cymbals. So for me, I like listening to that old school 80s rap like Kool Moe Dee and Grandmaster Flash. Colin likes listening to Travis Scott. But for rap, you can pretty much have it at the same for older rap and newer, which you'd have the bass kind of up high, the mid-range in the middle, the treble right here. I mean, that's just my personal settings. Colin might be different. But for that old school 80s rock like Van Halen, I'm gonna bring that bass down and then have the trebles high. Maybe bring the mid-range up a little bit so you can hear what they're singing about. Now, I would leave the volume slider at 50 and use your phone or tablet or Bluetooth device to control the volume up and down so you don't have to keep messing with that when you have it sitting somewhere. On the right, you have some function buttons, all right? So we're gonna start up top. Up top, you're gonna see right now that light that's on, it says music, if you can see that. If I press this button once, the light's gonna pop over to movie. Press it again, it goes over to game. I like how it has 3 different settings. We're gonna leave it on music for now. Then down here is the Bluetooth light that's lit up. That's how you pair it. Right next to that, you got this HDMI ARC. That would be lit up if you're using that. And to the right, if you're using an auxiliary cable, then you'd have that there. Now below that is the light button for the bottom of the speaker. Now if you watch, I'm gonna push this light button in. Let me see, yeah, we can do it right here. I'm gonna shut off. Now we can all agree, don't you, Colin? The light should stay on.
Yeah, the light should stay on.
That light should be on at all time. I mean, I'm sure that's gonna drain your battery a little bit faster, but I'm good with that. And then of course you got your power button here. Let me just go ahead and tilt this back. I mean, folks, it's amazing how sexy this speaker looks. That is so cool. On the bottom, you got the ABRAMTEK logo. What's he doing, like the T-pose there from Fortnite? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, let me turn the speaker around and show you what's on the back side. All right, here is the back side of the speaker. Now, Colin, you know what's really cool about this speaker? Look at the back side. Even though it's turned around, the light on the bottom goes around the whole speaker 360 degrees. Isn't that dope?
Dude, that's pretty boss.
I know. So that just goes to show you, that's also how the sound that comes out of this speaker is. Like, it literally comes out in a 360 degree like wave, so you can hear it all around the room and it fills the room. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over the input and output jacks on the back side of this. So we'll start at the bottom. Down here, this is where you would plug in your HDMI cable for HDMI ARC. And then right here would be your battery charging light. If it gets low or you're charging it or it's fully charged, it'll be off. Then of course, to charge the speaker, it uses a USB-C charging cable. Now next up, this is an auxiliary cable, and what you would do with that is you would take a 3.5 millimeter cable or plug that's on both sides of the cable, plug it into here and then into your phone or your tablet, and you wouldn't be using the Bluetooth, you would use a direct cable connection to this. Now above that is the 3.5 millimeter cable outlet. Now that is so you can do a daisy chain connection, which means you can plug in your phone with a cable to the auxiliary and then come out of this with a cable going to another speaker and go into the auxiliary of that one, come out of the other speaker with the out into another speaker, and you can just keep daisy chaining it. Then up here you'd have RST. Now RST is a reset button. Now they make that really small. If you have any issues with this speaker where you can't connect it to your Bluetooth or something's not working right, you would stick a little pin in there and hold it in, and in the directions it tells you how you would reset the speaker. But I gotta tell you again, folks, this thing just looks beautiful. And you know, a lot of times when you get something, I've bought things in the past that looked absolutely amazing, but didn't sound good. And sometimes you're like, I'll sacrifice the sound for the look, or I'll sacrifice something that looks horrible but sounds great, but you got it all in this one speaker right here, believe me. So let's go ahead, we're gonna put some more music on. Oh, let me show you real quick the bottom too. All right, I'm gonna try and be careful and lay this down. You see it's got the rubber stoppers on the bottom? That's so it won't slide across the floor or scratch the floor. So now we're gonna give it a little bit of a sound test so you can see as I mess with the EQ on top and the slider. So Colin, you got music on that phone playing?
Yes, sir.
All right, so everything's set. Bass, mids, and treble are down to the bottom. Let's slide the volume slider up. All right, we're gonna go to, there's 50 right there. That's what, none of the sliders up here, right here, are for bass, mids, or treble. Let's go up a little higher. Now, what do you have the phone on? The phone is maxed out, right?
All the way up top.
So the phone's all the way, oh, okay, use the phone to turn it down. All right, so see what I mean, folks? I got it on 50. He's using the phone to turn it up and down. Turn it all the way up again. Okay, there you go. Now, I can go like this. Woo! Ha! Whoa, my pants are shaking. I don't have pants on, I got shorts on. My socks are shaking. All right, let's bring it back down. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the trebles up a little. Maybe, I don't know if you can, through whatever device you're listening to, hopefully it does it, this justifies it. Yeah, you hear the watch, listen. Yeah, see? Yeah, oh yeah, you can tell the difference right there. Now let's bring the bass up. Now, I hope you're listening to this through like a really good stereo system at your house, but it's probably through your phone. Woo! Whoa, Nelly! All right, I'm gonna bring the mids up. Now the mids, you know, the mids are mostly for like voices and stuff. There are some instruments that you get in the mids, but I tell you, well, let's do this. Wow! Take me to McDonald's and give me some shakes! All right, so if you're a surround sound guy left over from the 90s like myself, you're gonna wanna know a little bit about the specs. Now, you're gonna get the ABRAMTEK E500 operation manual in it. I highlighted some stuff in here that's important. I'll go over real quick. Also, you'll get your USB charging cable. Now, the operating manual is pretty simple. You know, you just open it up. Now, like a corny guy, I went through and highlighted all the good stuff, how to connect. Now, you can connect this with another speaker. You can have two of these running on Bluetooth to get that incredible stereo left and right speaker sound. Which like you would hear when you're wearing headphones, all right? That's what Colin has upstairs with the E600s. He's got two of them up there. But realistically, this one, I'm just gonna run this with one and keep it downstairs in front of my monitor when I'm gaming. That's what there it's how to connect to HDMI, connect to the auxiliary. Over here you got the reset button, the LED lamp, how to use that, the equalizer, what it does, how to switch in between different modes, all the stuff I went over. Let's see the back side of this real quick, all right? Recharge the speaker, I wrote down, you got 4.5 hours of playtime, what the LED lights do. And over here, the tech specs right here. So you got, on the bottom, it's about 22 inches high and 5 inches wide. So it's about 2 feet high. But you got front speaker, magnetically shielded, rear speaker, and subwoofer are all magnetically shielded. Now, if you still have a tube TV in your house, which we just got rid of one of ours. Magnetically shielded is good because if it's not shielded and you put it near a tube TV, most of you probably don't even know what a tube TV is, it would make a rainbow effect on the TV and it would probably permanently stay there if it was too long next to it. Then you see on the bottom, peak output, 200 watts of 360-degree sound. Frequency response, 40 hertz to 22 kilohertz. Signal to noise ratio is 100 decibels. Distortion is 0.5%. There you go, folks. All right, there's everything right there. Again, absolutely incredible. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a comment down below. And folks, I got to remind you all, the description of this will be in the down below, and also the link to our Amazon store page. If you want to buy this speaker, one speaker is $299. That's right, one speaker. Now, some people will be like, whoa, $299. But believe me, you're not going to need two. But if you're a surround sound stereo guy like me, left over, like I said, you're going to want one there and one there, and you're going to want to put it across the room so that way you can have that left and right sound when you're listening to music, all right? Or if you're watching a movie, you know, you see, if you're watching an old war movie, a tank or an airplane will fly across the screen. You'll hear the sound go through the left speaker and go right across into the right, and it feels like you're right in the movie yourself, right? So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much. Don't forget to comment down below what you think of this speaker, what you think of the video. Links down below to our Amazon store page where everything that we have done reviews on in the last, I don't know, 4 years, Colin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's in there. And even stuff that we use around the house, normal house stuff, our gaming equipment, it's all in the Amazon store page. Please use our Amazon store page link to purchase stuff when you shop Amazon this Christmas and furthermore, because they throw us a little commission. It helps us out a little bit. All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Have a great week and stay safe out there. Booyah. Dude, this thing sounds...
Can't hear you. What was that?
This thing sounds pretty good, don't it?
Yeah, I know.
Holy cow, man. Man, I gotta tell you, in that football game you played in on Thursday night, when you pancaked that kid on the kickoff, oh my Lord, holy cow. Nice hit, bro, nice hit. Man, oh man. Woo, this thing sounds good.